I was playing and stuff, you don't really have memories. You know, you just play. You show up at the ballpark, and if you didn't show up ready to play, guys like you would let us know that it's time to get your acting together. And I look back on it now, and I just say, wow, what a great time. I mean, the fact that there was 10 guys that, you know, that came up with Murray, Flanagan, McGregor. We all came up through the system together, played together 10 years, which doesn't happen anymore because of free agency or arbitration, where people start making way too much money too soon. So it just was a really special time. The funny thing is, this Houston Astros is kind of like that. They've been, you know, pounded for a while, and it took them 4 or 5 years to get this system together working now, and it really seems like the old Orioles. They got a great group of young guys. They got a Cal Ripken guy and George Springer, the great athlete. They got old veteran leadership, a great bullpen, and it's fun every night to go back into the clubhouse, especially when you're winning.
Do you find yourself making comparisons between the teams and the years that we spent together, championships with the Orioles, as to what you're doing right now with this Houston Astro Ball Club?
It's almost identical because we hit the 3-run homer, which was Earl's thing. We throw the ball over the plate, and we turn the double plays, or we catch the ball and throw it to the other side. Let alone our outfield has been phenomenal. I mean, pitching and defense since the day I was in the big leagues has been the best scenario, the best double play combination you can have. And we have that. We got guys that will strike out a lot, but then every once in a while they'll put the ball into the seats for 3 runs.
You know, the Orioles are looking at some of their young players right now to fill some of the holes that we've had over the last couple of years, and one of them is Jimmy Paredes, who used to be a Houston Astro. He was here a year before you got here, but I know you've heard some stories about him.
Yeah, great kid. I mean, obviously was well liked. You know, at that time, Houston was in the National League. And if you're in the National League, it's a lot more difficult. You have to be able to play a position. I mean, you know, defense, offense, or whatever. You got to play somewhere because everybody plays. So there, at that time, what I'd heard was there was trouble finding him where to play, either infield or outfield. And he's come over here and obviously, you know, doing a great job. And you know, hopefully we can get out of here without him hurting his old Astros.
One last question, Richie, is the biggest highlight of your career during our time with the Baltimore Orioles?
Well, I don't know. It might be the last 2 days walking from the hotel to here. I've been trying to get all my players to walk on Utah Street, and just before you pass Dempsey's, there's a plaque, a bunch of plaques on the right side, and I keep trying to tell them to look to the right, and they look to the right, and they don't understand that that's my face up there, and that's pretty exciting.
It is. Richie Dauer, part of the Orioles Hall of Fame, and one of the greatest guys, and certainly the best second baseman I ever played with. And I miss you, brother. I miss you, brother. I'll tell you that.